Come on, Nick. Come on, now, wake up.
Previously on Brookside.
Nick! Come on. OD. What? Overdose. Come on, snap out of it. He's in a coma. He's asleep. He's in a bloody coma.
Wish I could be like you, Dad, eh? Dead hard, just say no, eh?
Just trying to help your son.
Well, help me then, please. Help me, right? Just stop this banging in my head.
Right. My big news, for anyone who's interested. The doctors told me I haven't got cancer. The big C. Just a shadow on my lung. From inhaling asbestos dust, he said, from years ago. Probably. When I spent a few nights down the docks, stripping the lagging off copper pipes. After slipping, the cocky watchman, a few bob to turn a blind eye. How typical is that, eh? The same old story. Some big company using another toxic product, regardless of the effect it might have on the workers, or any one of us. Ordinary people like me. How do we know anything is safe anymore? It's like with this Cynico company, pumping out the pollutants and all the time telling us they're safe. Exactly the same way we were told asbestos was safe all those years ago. And CFCs, yeah, and petrol. And as for tobacco, well, I won't even go there. And who's licensed all these companies over the years to be out there poisoning us legally? Men in suits, covering things up time after time. Like coal dust on the lungs for miners, or nuclear radiation even. Making all them British squaddies stand and watch while they let that atom bomb off. As if radiation was going to be good for them. Give them some sort of suntan. All over the world it's the same. All government approved over the years, in one country or another. Pumping chemicals into rivers, yeah. Pumping raw sewage out into the sea, letting rust bucket oil tankers wreck our beaches. And no one stops to think, do they? No one stops to think about the people these man-made disasters have affected. The real people!
Hey, how small is that lump, eh?
It's all got love.
Yeah.
About these toxins, these carcinogens. Like that Bhopal chemical plant nightmare. How many of them poor Indians died or got their health ruined for life? Or Seveso, was it? In Italy? And that Chernobyl nuclear plant going up. There's still kids today from there with all kinds of health problems. Thyroid cancers, the lot. And them clouds. From there came over Britain, didn't they? And then it rained. And we've no idea what was in that rain, have we? And even if they knew, you can bet your life they wouldn't tell us anyway. Like for them farmers in Wales. They'd have some questions about how many of them have died of cancers since Chernobyl. Or more to the point, what caused them?
You slobbing out again. Only your thumbs getting any exercise. And you go out for a change. Get some fresh air in your lungs. Before your legs forget what they're for.
It should be the first rule of democracy. You elect the government on trust, and you should know you can believe they're telling you the truth. And if there's any doubt that something's not safe, we, that's me and you, the ordinary people, we shouldn't be exposed to it. Because we're just the innocent victims in the end, aren't we? As far as we're concerned, it's barely safe to get out of bed in the morning. The whole of society's riddled with cancers.
What? Don't ask him, just tell him. And he knows what'll happen if he doesn't. See how he likes that? Useless piece of shite.
Still, at least my own personal news is good news. The shadow on my lung. Should be fine for the foreseeable future. Might need an op in 10 or 15 years or something. So, at least it wasn't cancer. How sad would that be, eh? Me laid out in a box 6 feet under, before I'd even made my mark in the world. Some people build empires during one lifetime. People sail round the world, single-handed. They climb Everest, all leaving their mark. And what's Jimmy Corkill left? A few diary pages on the internet, ranting to anyone who comes across it. So, what do you think of it?
I think some of it sounds like you're feeling a bit sorry for yourself.
Well, I've got a right to, haven't I? I probably was, anyway. Been looking down the barrel of a cancer gun.
Yeah, but you're not now, are you? And some of this sounds like the fight's gone out of you. And that's not like you.
I thought it was full of fight.
It's full of rage, more like. And that's different to being full of fight.
Well, maybe I have had the fight knocked out of me.
No way, not you.
You're kidding, aren't you? Oh, they're kidding me. I'm on pills for the rest of my life, pretending to be a landscape gardener. Like I said to Lindsay last night, I haven't got a life. It's just an existence. I've got nothing really to be fighting for when it comes down to it in the end.
You've got your dignity.
Dignity? Are you having a laugh? Even the crotch has gone through in my jeans. That's how much dignity I've got left.
What are you still doing out there?
Texan?
Well, get in here and do it, will you?
All right. Hiya. What's car? It's me dad's. You messing up, thought it was yours. Irish. So I live there anyway, you moving in today?
Yeah, but I won't be living here all the time. You know, just access visits to my dad and that.
So who'd you live with normally then, your mum? So you won't be going to Brookside Camp then?
Nah. Good Grange Park. What's it like round here?
That's not much.
So who'd you run ground with?
No one, really. Just loads of my mates live round by town, so I don't get to see them much out of school. Suppose you'll have all your old mates coming down here then?
Well, we've moved loads, you know, since my mum and dad split up. None of my old mates ever bother following me.
How come?
Me dad.
Oi, I won't tell you it again. Get in here before I leather you.
All right, I'm coming.
I live next door, by the way.
Just ignore him. He's a dickhead. Anyway.
See you around then, eh?
What about a gorgeous daughter up in Newcastle, running a health club? She's carving out a new life for herself. She's making her mark.
Yeah, well, that's her, not me.
Yeah, but you helped to get there, though.
I suppose so. Hey, you know, I was telling you about that new fella of hers. She was on the phone last night, full of it.
Who is he, then?
Told me to mind me nose, cheeky mare. Till she's saying it'll work out.
And what about your Wills? You've left your mark by bringing him into the world.
I know that. And I love him to bits, but what's he going to remember me as, eh? The dad his mother calls for all kinds. His no-mark, scally dad, the loony dad, the dad that was never there for him. OK, I know I never abandoned him, but that's the way it's going to feel to him, isn't it, eh? What kind of a way is that for me to leave my mark on the world, My own son, scarred for life?
Your Wills isn't going to be scarred for life.
Of course he will. Look, I've never been there for him, have I? Helping him grow every day. Teaching him right from wrong. Teaching him how to survive out there in the big bad world.
Right. I'm off to work in a minute.
How's your work going anyway?
Fine. Apart from having to travel into town for it. What are you going to do till Jan gets home?
Just hang around, probably.
You can try tidying your room.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, listen, why don't you peel some spuds? Be a real help for your mum.
That's it then.
That's it, yeah.
Time to get some more. Yeah.
2 rights.
Where from though?
I reckon we should go to Lenny's and get some off Skimmer.
With no money. What's that? Oh. What's the point in having this when we got nothing to put in it? It's stupid.
Oh no, you see, we take this round and we just say that we want to try what he's got out before we buy anything.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. And then, if we see wrecked to care, I've got no money.
We're gonna have to go soon, mate.
Seen any more of our charming new neighbour?
Just kept out of his way, basically.
Yeah, me too. Can't see him joining the anti-Sinico campaign.
Me neither.
Messy made of that delivery driver. Should be locked up, animal.
Hey, don't be comparing him to an animal. They have no choice in what they do. Not like humans.
Sorry, animals. No offence.
Right. Well, I'll see you soon then, eh?
So what have you got on for today? Down the job centre? See what's in for the graduates?
I don't know if they've got job centres in Brussels.
Want to see your mum?
Of course I would, yeah. I'll make sure she's okay.
After me messing up her head.
Pretty much. And I thought while I was over there I might see if there's any work that might suit me.
Oh, right. Got to take your chances where you can, I suppose.
Even though it's away from here.
Away from me, you mean?
I suppose I do, yeah.
Listen, I'm not a good enough reason for you to stay around. I know that. And you shouldn't go worrying about it. Especially now I've got my life back from the big sea. Do you know, it's funny. I thought I'd be really strong over all that. I thought I'd be able to cope, with getting that sort of news. I thought I'd go into one of those, what do they call it? A Zen state. All glowing within a piece. What did I end up like? Scared stiff and screaming with rage.
Because you care about things. Like injustice, like right and wrong. Innocent people being trampled all over by big business. You care about things that are important.
I've never thanked you, have I?
For what?
Restoring my faith in the next generation.
Me?
Yes, you. The girl that changed my life. The girl that brought me back from the edge. The girl who... Well, you know what I'm saying. I'm dead lucky to have had that time, so close to you. And I'm dead lucky to have you as a friend.
Come here. I couldn't wish for a better mate either. Away, as I used to kiss you with all that stubble.
Hi, Jim.
I'm not, eh? Seen anything of our new neighbour yet?
Nah, only his flash car's parked outside.
I want to keep an eye out for him. Got a bit of a short fuse.
Never met the fella.
You will. Listen, Mart, any chance of you sticking one of these up in your window?
Jimmy, you're not still going on about that incinerator company, are you?
Well, why wouldn't it be?
Because you can't affect anything. They've already got planning permission.
Yeah, but they haven't started building yet.
So?
So? We could all get together. We could still stop them.
How? I mean, look at them. They've already started sending up to them.
Well, I don't know. Chaining ourselves to the bulldozers or something.
You are joking.
No. Other communities have done it. People all over the world have stood up to big corporations and got away with it.
Yeah, well, I'm not chaining myself to anything. I've just started with a new job and there's no way I'm risking any of that for an illegal protest.
Oh, aye, what's that like?
I'm just doing some maintenance, in a hotel downtown.
Oh, all right, very nice. Providing a service for the tourists. All these capital of culture bigwigs coming to the city, spending the money, creating jobs. Well, why would they want to come here when we've got all these poison plants on every street corner?
Come on, Jimmy, you've read the stuff. That plant is going to be chock full of environmental controls. They see, that's why this has become a one-man campaign, because everyone else can see that.
Environmental controls? Don't give me that. How many times do governments tell people things are safe when they're not?
Jimmy, why can't you just accept that it's happening? It's like the kids say. It's game over.
I wonder why they call it a bong.
Cause you have a big drag on it and it makes your out go bong. Oh, it's cool.
Alright.
Alright, Stewie.
What are you two doing? Ruth will go ape if she finds out.
Yeah, well, she's not going to, is she?
Can't believe you.
Just chill, will you?
After the way you went on at me dad for smoking.
It wasn't smoking that killed me, Dad. He walked off a cliff.
Wasn't an accident though, was it? He was trying to do a runner from a murderer.
So
that murderer was also a drugged up loony.
Oh, yeah. Who I should have killed.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Well, then what? He could have killed me, couldn't he? So why should I worry about smoking a bit of dope? I could be dead tomorrow.
So you coming out tonight then?
Probably. I'll speak to my dad about it.
Aye, your dad will let you.
Hey, Tony!
Hey, Tony!
Wow! Wow! Go on! Smile at the new neighbour.
Not before he decks me, I mean.
Hope you're going to be moving that thing.
What thing?
What you say? Talking about the limo. But what else would it be talking about?
Why, it's on your way, is it?
I've got deliveries due today. I've got some furniture coming.
Well, if it's in the way, they can come and get us to move it.
Just shift it. Or I'll move it for you.
You reckon?
Where am I telling Ruth you've gone?
Just say you don't know where I am.
We shall find out when you come home off your head.
Well, maybe I won't come home then.
She'll find out you're a druggie one day.
Druggy?
We've only smoked a bit of skunk.
It's not even illegal anymore. Not properly.
What do you think Sean's gonna say? Never mind, Ruth.
I don't give a toss.
Well, you should.
Oh, get real, will you? You see, Stuart, people smoke weed as part of their religion these days. You know, it's like normal. Come on.
See you.
Yeah, see ya.
What about this? What are you doing? Don't be moving it because of that blade.
We'll only have to move it after when the delivery truck comes.
Yeah, but it looks like you're giving in to him now.
Hey, this is our living now, this motor. Can't go risking it in some feud with the head case neighbour. And besides, don't you think it's about time we got a lock-up for it? Away from him.
All right, Tony. What are you two up to?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing as in smoking a cig, you're nothing. You both know what it's doing to your lungs, don't you?
What's it to you?
Oh, nothing. They're your lungs, not mine. Haven't they told you all this in school? In every ciggy you smoke, do you know what's in it? Hey? Over 4,000 toxic chemicals. Do you know that? 4,000?
So?
So, I've just spent the last 2 scariest weeks of my life because my doctor thought I had lung cancer. Yeah, and not because I was a smoker, but because I worked in smoky bars. I could be dying now, but I'm just dead lucky that I'm not. I'm surprised at you anyway, Anthony, smoking. Does your dad know?
You're not going to tell him, are you?
I'll think about it. In a week, maybe. Depending on whether I catch you smoking again. Look, why don't you two do yourselves a favour? Spend your money on something that's not going to kill you. Go on, beat it.
Who does he think he is? He lives next door to us.
We should learn to keep his fat nose out. Not stop him for him.
Who's this fella think he is anyway?
Just leave it, eh? We should be thinking about getting ourselves a unit somewhere. A place we can run the business from. Not going on about winding that nutter up.
I just don't like being eyeballed, that's all.
We'll just forget about it. The sooner we get this unit, the better. Then we can start buying a couple more limos and raking it in.
Maybe that's what we should do. Get a couple more limos, park them up round and close, really give them something to complain about.
Enough, okay? You heard what he did to that delivery driver. He knocked 7 kinds out of him. You don't want him doing that to you.
I'm not scared of him.
I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying that we've got a business to run. And we can't afford to have one of our drivers coming in with a broken nose and 2 black eyes.
That's the way he'd end up, not me.
Aye. Lover's tip, is it, girls?
Oh, just a disagreement on company policy.
Yeah, Steve reckons we should let people walk all over us.
Whatever.
Like who?
Like our new neighbour.
And Tim wants to take him on just for asking us to move the limo out the way.
It's not what he asked us, it's the way he asked us.
Why is it when it comes to a fight, everyone wants to have a ruck with the so-called neighbour from hell, but when it comes down to getting support for a real fight with a real neighbour from hell, no one's interested?
Will you stop going on about this incinerator lot? This fella made the show me, and he needs putting in his place.
Hang on, is this the fella I've already warned you off? The one who beat up the van driver?
So?
So what he's saying is he's not a fella to be messed with?
And what I'm saying is, neither am I.
Ooh. I thought it was about time some of the facts about this Cynico outfit reached a wider circulation than my homepage. So let's see whether the papers have got the bottle to print the truth for a change. Dear Sir. No, dear Editor. Probably needs to go higher than the editor, this. Dear Fleet Street Fat Cat. Nah, fat cats don't read letters off no marks like me, do they? They have people to do that for them. Yeah. So they can have their long lunches and their long weekends. Or skive off to Lord's or somewhere to watch the cricket. Yeah, we've all seen them, haven't we? Sat there stuffing their faces with real ale and cucumber sarnies. Yeah, all them stripy ties and blazers come the revolution. Right. Where was I? Dear... No. To whom it may concern. Local democracy.
I know something about you.
Well, I know something about you.
What?
You've eaten nearly all my crisps.
I was starving. I know what you did to that girl.
What girl?
The bully. The girl you drowned.
How'd you even know that was me?
Mate of a mate told me. Goes to my school now. Used to go to Brookside Comp. Told me where you live, your name, everything.
I hate people talking about me like that.
Don't blame you. But you get the same wherever we've lived.
Why?
Because of me dad. People are always pointing the finger at him. We just have to move when it gets too bad.
What does?
He makes enemies.
How?
He sells drugs.
Your dad?
Yeah. He went to prison for it.
For how long, like?
3 years. You went to prison, didn't you?
Sort of. But only for a couple of months, like. How come you told me that your dad sells drugs?
Why wouldn't I?
Most people keep something like that a secret.
Well, I'm not going to tell anyone your big secret. You won't tell anyone mine, will you?
Of course not now. Do you want one of these?
How about smoking some of this instead?
What's in it?
Skunk.
So what part of the skunk is it? The tail?
That's gross, smoking an animal.
So did you get that off then, your dad?
No, he'd kill me if he found out I was smoking. He's a total hypocrite. Just loads himself.
All I want to know is why the voices of the local people get ignored, time after time after time. To use a local example, I live at number 10, Brookside Close, Manor Park, Liverpool. And recently, we've been blighted by this proposed incinerator plant. This Cynico place they want to build right on our doorstep. Despite, underlined, the whole community being up in arms about it, the powers that be have gone ahead and given them planning permission. so it can spew out its toxic waste into the air, all round our houses. That's not democracy. In my book, that sounds like someone from Cynico's been greasing a few palms.
You smoked this before?
A few times, yeah.
We'll take it then.
And the last, but not least, reason I'm writing is because I've got a 6-year-old lad. And what's life going to be like for him with this incinerator place behind the back fence? He won't be able to play outside, will he? He could end up like one of them Chernobyl kids, poisoned by stuff that was in the air, poisoned by stuff they couldn't see. So, with this in mind, our question is, why has the voice of the local people been ignored? Surely this is a clear case of democracy itself being incinerated. Yours, etc.
Oh, has that gone out? Yeah. Oh, should we finish it? Oh, in a minute.
Just don't, huh?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they think of democracy, is it?
What time did you get in?
How should I know?
Got a watch, haven't you?
I know what time it was.
So why did you ask then?
It was 4:30. You woke us both up, didn't you? You included, Tomo.
What were you doing till that time?
We went to Lenny's. What's it got to do with you?
Oh, getting legless, were you?
No. We watched a DVD.
Must have been a long DVD.
I'm not a 5-year-old.
We worry about you.
Well, don't bother.
You know Ruth's got no choice.
About what?
Well, someone here's got to take responsibility.
Oh, yeah. Not for me, you don't.
Sorry, Tomo, lad.
Yeah, that was keep me warm now.
Well, not anymore, it isn't. And Tomo, why didn't you just go home instead of lying there stinking the place out?
Oh, stop knocking, will you?
Come on.
You two just need to chill, the pair of you.
We can't because we're trying to find this family a new house.
Oh, see if you can find one with a pool and a snooker room.
Ignore him.
Ali, all I'm trying to do the best for the whole family, which is exactly what Mum would have wanted. And you'd make life a lot easier if you helped. I don't enjoy nagging and shouting, but I shouldn't have to do it in the first place.
Come on.
I hate him when he's like that. I could strangle him.
Ali? Ali? By the time we get back, lose the attitude, all right? Sleeping Beauty here.
Or what?
Are you smoking what I think you're smoking? You lied to me, didn't you? To stop me telling your dad you've been smoking, and now look at you, the pair of you, hiding in the woods on the old wacky-backy. Don't you think I'm not going to tell him now?
What do we want to do, eh?
What we can do.
Hey, it's alright for you. He doesn't know who your dad is, does he?
I know, it's a good job and all, because I'd be dead.
Hiya. You settling in alright?
You what?
I was just wondering if you're settling in okay.
I don't stick my nose in your business, do I?
Hey, Nate! Nate, stop! will you? Hey! The local people don't want this incinerator built here. There's going to be objections to the planning condition. Stop, will you? Stop!
Hang on, why are we going to Lenny's again?
To see if we can get some more skunk from Skimmer.
Yeah, for no money again.
Yeah. He might give it to us on account. Oh, I need some to clear my head.
No, look, he was a bit of it last night. He was only cool because you had that bone.
Oh, I'm not sitting in there all day with nothing to smoke. I'll go mad.
Hey, Nate, stop, just for a minute. I want to talk to you. I want to tell you what's going on. Listen, they're going to be burning all sorts of toxic rubbish in this place.
Leave it with me.
Come if you don't build it. Stop!
I told you he stood no chance of getting nothing off Skimmer.
Oh, take it. No way, guys, no way. Not till you pay for what you smoked last night.
Hey, I'm sure I know one of the fellas over there.
Which one?
The fella in the white t-shirt.
Oh, you just wish you did, so you could get a ride in his boss car.
Do you think he'll tell on us? Might do. But even if he does, like, who just say we were smoking foreign cigarettes, you know, that smell funny. Yeah. Maybe we should go home separate. What have he else told on us?
I've just denied everything.
Could have been buried alive there.
Should have been in the trench in the first place, should you?
I was just trying to stop them. Look, once the foundations go in, there's no going back.
Well, maybe you've got to accept that. Everybody else has. Look, they're selling up.
Oh, shut up, will you? You sound like him. Martin Mingham Murray.
Jimmy, it's happening and you have not got a leg to stand on. Not if they're going through all the proper procedures. You can bet they've got lawyers who've made sure of that.
That's right, yeah. So we've all just got to shut up, have we? And let them get on with it.
You do. Everybody else has. Look, maybe it's time that you moved on.
Yeah, and what if I don't want to move on? You know, I don't want to be a failure.
Moving on doesn't mean you're a failure. Yeah, look at your Lindsay. She's moved on. She's doing great. And I'm moving on. I'm going to go to Brussels and look for work. And it's not because I've failed here. It's because, well, it's a brilliant opportunity for me. And look at our Tim and Steve. We've got the limo business. You know, they're talking about buying a whole fleet and calling themselves wheeler dealers or something like that. Oh, that's not failure.
I know what you mean. But, you know, I look around me every day and I see a whole community dying in front of my eyes. There's 3 houses boarded up. I'm this close. 3 houses. When our Billy and Doreen first moved here, this place was top dollar. Look at it now.
Times change, they don't they?
Hey, guess who I caught smoking dope in the woods earlier?
Who?
Only him, next door. Anthony Murray and a mate of his.
What?
Kids their age, I ask you.
I just want to know what it was like. Loads of teenagers just want to give it a try.
Yeah, but what message are we giving to our kids, eh? I mean, come on. We've polluted the air, we've polluted the sea, we've polluted the land. All we've got left to poison is ourselves now, isn't it, eh? With fags and beer and all kinds, all with the blessing from the government. I mean, I ask you, Alco Pops, what's all that about? Alco Pops, can't get my head round that one. You know, aimed at kids, shouldn't be allowed.
The kneecap shouldn't be allowed either.
All right, our pop, get going.
Hey, maybe politicians should do their speeches who stood in the boxes. Might liven things up a bit.
Yeah, well, they should do speeches that mean something. You know, speeches that affect people's lives, not speeches that are smoke screens.
You should put all this down on your homepage.
Don't worry, I will be. And I'll tell you something else and all. I am putting in for compo of Cynico for all my gear.
Get out of it, Jimmy. You said the crotch was going through in your jeans anyway. It's about time you went and bought yourself a new pair.
I can't believe you expect me just to give up without a fight.
Oh, I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is you moan about being a poxy landscape gardener and you go round half your life bursting with rage, using loads of energy trying to stop things happening. Look, it's time you stop moaning, Jimmy. Instead of trying to stop things happening, it's time you started channeling all your anger, all your energy.
Yeah, like, into what?
Well, living your life to the full for a start. I mean, you've just been given the next 15 years of your life back. Start using them. Start making things happen. Things that you believe in. Things that you know are right.
I know where I've seen him before.
Who?
The fella in the white t-shirt. He's the dealer that Skimmer gets all his gear off.
Oh, you sure?
I'm well sure. God, I knew him from somewhere.
How come he's hanging around here, talking to that new fella?
Well, there's all flash cars outside. Maybe he deals to them too.
Oh, dealer on the close, you mean?
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah, hey, you know what this means? Right, we could go over, you know, sound him out, tell him he's got a few customers on his doorstep, and then we can tell Skimmer the stuff is. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Jam. Listen, love, you couldn't spare a sec, could you?
Can you spare a sec? Yeah, what's up?
I was in the woods earlier, sorting out these Cynico vandals.
Oh, not the incinerator again, Jimmy. I thought Marty told you it's a lost cause.
No, it's not that I'm on about. It's your Tony. I saw him before with a mate in the woods, smoking.
Oh. I thought you would have had more sense than that. Are you sure?
Well, he'd probably deny it, but he was as close to me as you are now.
I suppose it had to happen sometime.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry to bring you more bad news, but, well, I'm only telling you this because my lad got in with the wrong crowd, do you know what I mean? They weren't only smoking fags, they were on the wacky-backy.
Oh.
So if you have any more trouble with him, just bell me, alright?
Alright, mate.
Alright.
Have you got a minute?
I recognise your fella over there. Fella in the white t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm down with a friend of ours called Skimmer.
What's that got to do with me?
Well, you know...
he's a fella, Skimmer, you know, gets his supplies off.
we thought you might be...
In the same business, because, like, if you were, well, we'd be in the market for, you know...
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, lads.
We're after a bit of skunk, that's all.
Just fucking do one. The pair of you.
Hi, Tony.
All right. I was just getting a can and that.
Where have you been?
Just out.
Doing what?
Not much.
With anyone?
Saw one of my mates.
Anyone else? Sure?
Like you.
Come here. Like someone who might have seen you smoking drugs.
You what?
You heard?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Don't give me that. I've heard about you and your new mate from next door, smoking dope in the woods.
He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Who?
Well, whoever told you?
How do you know it's a he?
Look, it's not my fault he's a weirdo creeping around the woods. I mean, telling lies about people, what's he got to hide, eh?
Don't you go walking away from me. There's no point in you denying that you've been smoking. I can smell it on you.
So what if I have?
And was it dope? It was, wasn't it?
We're only after a bit of skunk.
Thought he was testing us out.
There was no need to come straight in with it like that. I could have been undercover busy or anything.
Mates of Skimmers, are you? Well, then you should know better, shouldn't you? Get over there, you. And you. In the market for a bit of this, are you, eh? In the market for a bit of blow?
Listen, we never meant to.
Never, ever walk up to me like that again, okay? In public, shooting your mouths off about blow or weed or gear or skunk. Understand?
Yeah.
But if you're interested, talking in private's different. Understood?
Understood, yeah.
Totally. But not with me, all right? This is the last time that happens, okay? Talking about moving you up a league from Skimmer.
Sound, yeah. Skimmer's a waste of skin.
If you're into 5 at a time deals, lads, don't bother. But if you want to spend some real money, you ring that number, yeah?
What are you waiting for?
Phone him, man. What's the point of ringing though? We haven't even got a fiver. Never mind real money. Oh, Stewie's still got his birthday money stashed.
Where's he keep it?
Somewhere in his room. Oh.
Do you reckon we'll be able to find it?
We will if you rip it apart. Yeah, right, you start tapping in that number. Come on, we'll find it.
I thought you would have had more sense than to start smoking cigarettes, never mind drugs.
What am I supposed to do when all my mates smoke it?
Oh, and they all smoke dope as well, do they?
Yeah.
Well, then you won't be knocking about with any of them, including this lass from next door. I'm telling you that for nothing.
How hard do you think it's been for me, eh? Trying to find mates after last year. And I'm going farming who only lives next door to me. And you're never going to let me see it anymore.
Tony, I'm not trying to stop you from having a friend. But if they put their hands in the fire, you don't have to do the same thing. Excuse me? I'm Jan Murray from next door.
So?
I just thought I'd introduce myself, but with our son Tony getting on so well with your daughter.
She's got plenty of friends already.
Oh, brilliant. It's just that she's knocking about with our Tony, and I just thought you might like to know. Just because they're both so young, one of the other neighbours caught them smoking in the woods.
My Susie.
Well, if that's what she's called.
She's not into anything
I'm
like
just
that.
telling you.
Get the message, will you, woman?
It's said that...
Keep your fat nose out of my fucking business.
Some of these houses are amazing.
Yeah, and the prices are amazing. Oh, look at it.
Sad though, isn't it? I couldn't even afford a bedsit without Mum's insurance money. Doesn't feel right. Losing her and then getting pleasure out of spending it.
Yeah, well, that's what she would have wanted, though, innit? I mean, that's why she would have took the life insurance out in the first place, as cover for you lot, in case anything happens to her.
No, but it just seems morbid.
Well, look, if we could spend what we wanted, which one would you go for?
My dream home.
You know which one I'd go for?
Go on.
Anyone with you in it, darling.
Oh, Sean, I love you.
No, but which one would you go for, go on?
I know the one I'd live in. That's the one I'd get.
Who are you calling the one I'd get?
Sean, that's terrible. You would not be living in my nice new house with crap jokes like that.
I'll get the phone.
That'll be the joke, please, coming around to arrest you.
Very good. Hello? Yeah, he lives here. What can I do for you?
Who is it?
Police.
Oh, the joke, please. Haha. Very funny.
Yeah, she is, yeah. You want to talk to you?
The police?
About Ali.
Hello, this is Ruth Gordon, Ali's older sister. What's happened? He's been arrested.
Oh, what for?
Can I ask what he's been charged with, please? Drugs?
I don't know why everyone's making such a big deal about it. It's only a bit of smoke.
You heard what the policeman said. It's going to his boss and then he'll decide.
That's all bull. Trying to make out on the world's biggest cannabis smoker. Ooh, I'm shaking.
I never had you down as a pothead.
It's just an every now and again kind of thing.
Well, then you should make it a never again type of thing then, shouldn't you?
Oh, come on. Don't you ever get drunk? Ever have a little pull?
Well, I was into the ale, yeah.
And what about a bit of skunk?
Well, I tried it, but it wasn't for me.
See? Everybody does it. I'm not an alien.
Everyone doesn't do it. I don't do it and never have.
Oh, so I'm one of the chosen few then?
Don't be funny.
2003 and everyone's making out like it was some big crime.
It is, though, Al.
Oh, they'll slap my legs.
Yeah, this time maybe. But don't forget, it was only a few weeks ago you were in the same station on a rape charge.
Yeah, and we all know that was trash talk.
Yeah, but the point is, it's like you're putting a sign above your head. Look at me, busy. I got arrested for drunk and disorderly, then on a rape charge, and then for smoking a spliff in the street. I mean, they're going to think you're taking a piss, and then when the shit hits the fan for anything, you're going to be in line as one of the usual suspects.
I'm telling you, Jed, I don't want any bullshit. But it sounds to me like you are. And I don't want to get on top because you're getting fucking quaky about the goulash. But that's your problem. So get someone round here. Then find someone, and quick. That's what. You okay?
Yeah. Oh, be in the gym.
Oh, yeah. Where you off?
I'm just going to see Claire.
Oh, yeah. There you
It's
go.
alright, I've got a fiver from yesterday.
You never know when you might need a cab or something.
Okay.
And don't be buying ciggies either.
What?
Little bird told me you were lighting up, so I'm not going to get heavy about it, but no more. You got your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, you could have smiled.
Someone at the other end of the phone told those fellas to go ahead and pour that concrete. I was just saying, wasn't I, Mart?
What's that?
Whoever he was didn't have the bottle to come down and meet me. A faceless bureaucrat. Yeah, well, there you go. They won't get rid of me that easy.
Yeah, you made it tougher stuff, aren't you?
You want to be careful, you know, Jim. There are limits.
Hey, sometimes you've got to raise the game, you know. And I'll be calling upon the community to get involved again, Mart.
Just say the word.
Don't be getting sucked into nothing dangerous, though, will ya?
I was up half the night, talking to this conservationist online in the Brazilian rainforest. You know they're fighting big business over there? Villagers getting flattened while they take the land off them. A people's army we need, don't we, Mart?
Have you had your lunch?
I haven't got time for lunch. I've got things to do. Got a global village to contact.
No, you need to eat.
A sense of permanency. If I plant this bulb, I know I'm going to be around to see it flower. Well, I've got to be, haven't I? Hey? Because Cynico are not going to get rid of me that easy.
Are you taking your medication?
Of course I am. I'm not going manic again, if that's what you're worried about.
You should be eating now.
Oh, I'll be fine. Budge, budge.
You took your time, didn't you? I told you this was urgent.
Jackie, does that florist do exotic flowers? Josh, will you get down from there?
I'm looking for Mr. Michelson because he's trackies, boss.
No, I want something with a Brazilian flavour. You know, something that's sexy. What the Spanish call it, joie de vivre or something. No, I like roses. I'm just after something exotic. Oh, I know it's going to cost, but I don't care. Hey, getting married is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You should always get married like it's the first time and the last time. Oh, that's brilliant. Thanks, Jack. Bye. You know what? I think she's going to be a good daughter to me, isn't it?
Yeah, well, no tropes is a good one to me and all, and keeps the prices down.
We said there'd be no limits to this wedding.
No, you said there'd be no limits. I had to have my heart spray.
Oh, is Bevy Webby not worth it?
Yes, Bevy is, but as long as she stays within the woodgy budget.
You can't put up petty financial barriers when my love for Ronnie Wonnie is limitless. With me.
Well, when you put it like that, yes.
Good. I'll order the flamingos. Josh, will you get down from there?
I'm looking for Mr. Michelson's mate. He's got a Bosch car and dead big muscles.
Yeah, well, muscles don't make a man.
Unless it's a big marriage muscle.
What do you want in your sandwich?
I'm going out,
Where?
see me mates.
Susie?
Mates here.
That means yes.
Yeah, okay. Got a problem?
Well, I do if you're going to be smoking stuff.
You haven't told my dad about that, have you?
No.
Good job.
I do think you should be made aware of it, though.
Why can't you just keep secrets?
Because I don't like them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. When I told you about Imelda and then you had to say something.
That was different.
Yeah, better get off.
If Susie wants to do something daft, let her. Don't you be led.
Want to see your girlfriend?
I haven't got a girlfriend.
She's a good-looking kid, that Susie, isn't she?
Do you think she's right for him?
Yeah. Yeah, Dad's a bit of a nutter, but she's just a kid.
It's all right. It's on my dad. He gave me a tenner.
His man was dead rich.
I wish mine had a normal job. I hate him being a businessman. Always looking behind his shoulder in case someone's following him, especially the police.
Why don't you just go and live with your mum like all the time?
Because when they split, I felt sorry for him. And anyway, he gave me money.
Come on, you. Tea up.
Ah, yes. And she brought him nourishment to ease his aching soul.
I don't like it when you pluck these weird sayings out of the blue.
It's all right. I'm taking my full dose, and I'm keeping my appointment with my CPN.
And if I check with your psyche nurse, she'll verify that, will she?
Stop worrying.
Yeah, what if I do decide to go to Brussels? Won't be able to keep such a close eye on you.
I'm sorting things.
But you're spending so much time on all this Cynico stuff. You're not eating properly. When was the last time you went to work?
I'm starting a new job tomorrow.
Thank God for that. You need something to take your mind off what's going on over there.
Hey, whatever happens in my work or my personal life, that lot are gonna know they can't walk all over me.
Just don't be putting yourself at risk. And that means washing your hands before you poison yourself, Minga. Come on. Wash your hands.
Whoa, mate, who moved all the trees?
Oh, yes. No.
What?
No. It's the ground.
Are you sure?
That lot. Do you know what? We can play.
What?
Truth or dare.
Now, how'd you play that?
Oh my God, it's dead easy. And you will love it.
Yeah.
But first, to play properly, we have to have at least another battle.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Woohoo!
You don't get stuff like that off some poxy dealer on the street.
How do you know?
Because I talk to people I know, that's why.
Oh, and you think I'm just going to tell you who my dealer is?
Your dealer? Your dealer?
Yeah. You don't just go to the shops and say, "Here, mate, give us some Tangier Black."
I will not have you talking about your dealer like you're some sort of an addict.
Can you stop going over the top? Even my mum would be kicking off like this.
Look, Ali, this is serious stuff. That's Tangier Black. It's a niche market.
Look, you're getting no more than what the busy's got. I bought it off a guy in the street. End off.
Right, you're not going out until...
Until what? Oh, gonna ground me, are you?
You're ruining your life.
And there's the big key. My life, and I'll run it, okay? So butt out.
Well, while you're here, I won't let you ruin it.
Butt her off, because I'll be leaving.
So you keep saying.
This time, I mean it.
Somehow I've got to pit my wits against this bigger force. That's probably got heavyweight solicitors and accountants. No, lawyers and money men. But they don't know what they've taken on. In the same way that the Industrial Revolution didn't count on the influence the Tolpuddle martyrs would have on people's minds. No, class consciousness. But make no mistake. If the wrath of corporate enterprise wields its power against me, I'll meet it as hard as I can.
Now, come on. Truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to kiss me.
Doesn't say that, does it?
It does.
Go on then, show me.
Why don't you want to kiss me?
Well, yeah, but...
Come on then.
Get off!
For what?
Look, just take what you want and get out.
Not nice, is it, eh?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but you're crushing my digestive.
You scousers, you've got to come up with the wise cracks, haven't you?
Who the hell are you?
Hampton's the name. I own Cineco. That's my site, and you're getting on my wick.
Oh, I'm really sorry for you.
You're going to be.
You're only the messenger. But tell Jed I don't like to be kept waiting for the goulash in the future. And you've got 2 sets of luggage in there and they're both the dogs, all right?
Shall I just get them some nice wine glasses?
Nah, get him something loud. Trevor loved that for the wedding present.
Oh, and when you see Jed, tell him if he pisses me about again, I'll cut his fucking lips off.
Have you got a problem?
No.
What is wrong with that man?
I've just had that flaming door fixed. Now get out! Can't come barging into other people's houses.
And you can't go around sabotaging plants.
You're ruining a community.
Come on, I'm providing jobs, money, investment.
Behave! Save it for your shareholders. I've read all that crap on your webpage. Beat it! Go on, do one!
I'm not going till I get your word. All this sabotage nonsense stops.
You're trespassing.
So are you every time you jump over that fence.
Don't you understand? I'm trying to do something!
Look, Mr. Corkill, I've dealt in scrap for years. I understand waste management and the safeguards I have in place.
Safe! Oh, yeah, we've all heard that one, haven't we? Safe. Oh, asbestos, that's safe, yeah. Tobacco, what's good for you? Nuclear power, clean energy. Need I say more?
Are you thick, pal?
Just go!
Look, think about this logically. People make waste. It has to be disposed of. As simple as that.
Oh, if it's so good, why don't you have this incinerator at the bottom of the garden of the big posh house you've no doubt got?
It's safe. There's no reason why it can't go where it is.
I'm the reason it won't go there.
You've lost this one. Your neighbours have moved out. You should find somewhere else and just go.
It might cost me, but I'm seeing this through.
Cost you? OK, so how much?
Come on.
You can't seriously think I believe this charming Scouse community spirit, do you? How much?
If you think I'm being bought by you, you've got another thing coming. I'm going to be the fly in your ointment.
You want to fight, Mr. Corkill, then we'll do so. But remember, I come from the same place in society where you seem to have stuck. The bottom end, and I still know how to fight dirty.
Oh, is that right? Well, lucky you.
Next time, it won't be your back door. I'll be coming through the wall.
Yeah, well, mind you don't rip your working-class breeches.
Jackie, the ribbons have got to match the whole look, right? I want them all the way across the bar, matching the pink and the silver balloons, yeah? The pink to accentuate femininity, and the silver... Well, that's for your dad, you know, maturity and all that. You see, because I want this whole trousseau to have the divine subtlety that would make Grace Kelly proud. Oh, yeah, I still want the flamingos. Oh, but can you get me 2 of those special chairs? You like what Posh and Beck's at? Stylish. OK, bye.
Bev, are you sure that you want this wedding to be so, well, you know, fancy?
Why'd you keep saying that?
Because all I've got is this, and you're making plans to have a do like it's Hollywood.
Because that, Ronnie, is where I get my style from. There, and Brazil. You see, you might just have that white shirt, but you've got no idea what else I've got lined up for you to wear.
Come on, we'll play truth or dare.
Truth.
What's the worst thing you've ever done?
You know anyway.
What?
What we talked about.
Oh, that girl?
Yeah.
She must have been a right bitch.
Hated her.
But I bet you didn't mean to kill her, because, like, well, you wouldn't be here. But I bet you think about it all the time.
Some days I'm sorry, and then others... I'm sure I don't get bullied anymore.
Bet you your school was crap with bullies.
It's crap, yeah.
Most of them are.
I just wish I'd never met you, you know. I can't believe you still want to be my mate after what I've done.
Yeah, well, it's not your fault. Sometimes you have to do things yourself. You know, give them a little smack, like my dad does. Oh, no more truth or dare. Come on, let's have our last drinks. And then I'll take a picture of you. Come on, smile.
Nah, he's some big ex-scrappy, you know. Salt of the earth, all that sort of nonsense.
You sure he wasn't just some scowl working for Cynico, trying to frighten you?
Nah, there's something about the way he carried himself and the way he talked. Plus, I caught a glimpse of a dead expensive watch and all.
Well, he can't think he's got very much to lose if he thinks he can come round here kicking in people's back doors every time they get in his way.
Oh, well. Just have to be a bit more careful, won't I? Know what I mean? You see, they think game's over, but it's not. We're up to level 2.
It could get out of hand.
Only if he pushes me.
Do you mean will you stay out of trouble?
Nah. Listen, if you don't flinch after a little bit of a confrontation like that, you just feel as if you can take on anyone.
Like who?
Well, there's always cancers in our society that need sorting out.
On your own? No, my sister's upstairs. That's bollocks, and you know it is.
I saw her go out ages ago. And the other fella's van's not there, so the answer you were looking for is, yeah, I'm on my own. Well, anyway, we'll forget your little white lie. But you're going to have to improve your style.
What do you mean?
You might crack on the question. And that makes me nervous.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
You got lifted yesterday for possession.
How do you know that?
Friends in shitty places. Anyway, the point is, if my name is even mined by you or that prick of a mate Tomo, then your lovely sister's going to be getting your body parts delivered to her over the next 6 months. Second class. You with me?
Yeah, I'm cool, man. I'm no grass.
See ya.
What was he doing here?
Oh, he just wanted me to help him move some furniture. I'm going to get him in it.
You will stay away from him. Don't like him.
What?
Hiya. Where the hell have you been? What?
Have you been drinking? He's your dealer, isn't he?
You think I'd tell you if I knew? He'd batter me.
You don't have to be scared of Michelson.
Oh, because he's a peace campaign in his spare time.
Yeah, well, I'll sort him.
Keep your nose out.
Who have you been drinking with? Wayne Bruni or Michael?
Come on, son, let's get you upstairs. We'll get you undressed and get you... Flaming hell, son.
Oh, stop the room spinning, will you? It looks terrible.
Jan, welcome to having a normal son.
Hey, mate. And that's one way to deal with the cancer. Hey, mate. What? Do you know anything about cancer? Hey? It sucks the life out of the living. Takes over.
What are you talking about? Hey, listen. Just run off back to your little house and have a lie down. And if you put 1 foot on my property, you'll be sorry.
Yeah, but you're on our property, aren't you, eh? Eating away at it. You and your kind. Yeah, well, I know all about drugs. And I know all about you. Yeah, I used to be on the gear myself. Only a lost. You're always a loser on drugs, aren't you? So, oh! Wait.
Sean, please!
I did warn you. Now, piss off before I get annoyed.
Should get the police. Here, hold this.
And what do you think the police are going to do? He's scum. Drug-pushing scum.
And he's dangerous.
Oh, well. Every dog has its day. Oh.
There you go.
I'm never going to drink again. You're certainly not, my lad. Not having this again.
You'll be fine.
I didn't expect this, though. Not with him being so young.
Well, it's his teens, isn't it? I had it all with our Steve.
You just don't want him to come to any harm.
But a bit of beer won't hurt him. Jan, there are kids his age smoking all kinds of wacky-backy and doing heroin. Just be thankful he's not doing any of that rubbish.
And he wants to go out there mouthing off. He's off his head.
Well, I can be pretty off me head when I want to be.
Yeah, well, now's not the time and he's not the man to do it with.
Yeah, just stay away, Sean, please. This man's something different.
I want us to move straight away.
What, because of Michelson?
The incinerator's one thing. Yeah, it might be safe, but I don't want Luke growing up next to some drug dealer. I want us out of here. Let's just do it. Stop thinking about him.
I hope you realise you've really scared my son.
I haven't touched him.
Well, you didn't need to. He witnessed you giving Jimmy Corkler a hiding.
Oh, well, that wasn't my fault, love. That fella came over here screaming the odds about this and that. I thought he was going to stick one on me, so I had to defend myself. I hit him once.
Punched him and kicked him, my son said.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. But I'm sorry if I upset him.
Yeah, well, me and my fiancé really have to comfort him.
No kid should have to witness violence like that. I'll apologise to him when I see him.
Yeah, well, there's no need.
Oh, suit yourself, eh? But don't worry, eh? I only hit when I'm backed in a corner. And I never hit women or kids.
What are we going to take then?
Whatever.
Oh no, I've got Luke, man.
To you, Beverly McLaughlin. Take me, Ronald William Dixon, for your lawful wedded husband.
This is all wrong.
Ooh, can you see those notes?
And you can see that, the penultimate episode of Brookie ever, same time next week. Next tonight on For the Secret Life of Us, where someone's love life is not so secret anymore.